guys, welcome to the channel. If you somehow found this without me sending you a link, I have no idea how, because this is my first video. But I just want to kind of give an introduction to what I'm planning to do here. I'm going to be streaming on Twitch at twitch.tv/conspiracies and engaging with the chatters to kind of guide the discussion as I'm like reacting to videos on either ancient civilizations or physics or space news or like the UFO news that's coming out right now, or any conspiracies you want to get into, really. Not that physics or history or space is a conspiracy in itself. But anyways, the clips you're about to see right now are me discussing with the chatter their ideas of interpreting Egyptian art at the Temple of Hathor and Abu Simbel, and they kind of interpret it as encoding symbolism or pictographically detailing the Egyptians' use of electricity, and just a little bit about like tool marks versus geopolymers, and then like the serapeum being used with electricity too at the beginning there. Anyway, so I hope you enjoy the video. Leave a comment below if you have more ideas for topics, and come by the Twitch if you want to engage in the discussion. And this video, I don't have a chat box overlay, but I do plan to have that for future videos. I just didn't have it set up, so the discussion should be easier to follow with that there. I try to repeat a little bit of what the chatter was saying to give some context before responding, to help that out for this video. Anyways, so I don't have a stream schedule set up, but I'll be like starting off around 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'm thinking Monday, Tuesday, and Friday, but you know, if you plan to come by the Twitch and you have times that are convenient for you, leave that in a comment below too, and I can kind of just take that into consideration and adjust the schedule around the audience and be there when people are going to be there, right? Okay, so enjoy the video, and I hope this goes well, and we'll see if we can keep doing some more.
Allstate first.
It's gonna get nasty later.
Like,
Because
essentially it's like this idea that they had water glass to kind of pour molds, and then I think they kind of demonstrated here at the beginning.
smelting metal plus charcoal.
So your theory that they use some kind of a mold and they made these precise statues with this technique, with the water glass, using some ash.
Yeah,
And
as you can
putting
see,
it in a mold.
the color is different depending on the ash, and the qualities are different, and there is
Yeah,
a
no.
stage.
No tool marks. There's some where they have the, let's see if I can find that. It looks like a giant saw that, I don't know. Yeah, here we go. Where it looks like they slipped and the angle cuts, like turns very rapidly, and so it's like there's a high rate of a saw going through it. But other than that, it's hard to find lots of tool marks, and so I think it's possibly a mix of machining and geopolymer. Oh yeah, the Sakura, or Serapeum. How do you spell Serapeum? Yeah. I definitely want to go through Uncharted X's series on the Serapeum again, because he did that a few years ago, but yeah. These are crazy. Have you been there? So the craziest part is there's like no space, even if you were able to get in, there's like no space to like move these boxes in. Like this is down in a hole there. The platform up here is kind of like let me move. Over here there's a platform that's like several feet higher where you can see where the person taking the picture is standing. Yeah, it's possible these were poured. Yeah, so you're saying that no like natural veining in the stones, right? Yeah. Let's see if I don't know if that's in the Serapeum or not. So this is a wooden platform built around it, so I think it goes down a little bit. What do you think the purpose of the Serapeum was? Yeah, pressure. Do you think they had like they had the capability to make beer and stuff? Do you think they would have used some type of yeast mix inside of it to build pressure, and then produce electricity that way? Yeah. What do you think they were doing with the electricity? Do you think it was connected to the obelisks? Just practicing. That the it's not Darren Kuyu, it's Dendera, that's what I was thinking of. Do you think the Baghdad batteries had anything to do with it? Do you think the granite vases that Ben talks about are connected to that? Are these the pillars you're talking about? This one? So you think this part is the batteries? Or the whole thing? Are you talking about the Dendera light bulb wall picture? Let's try Hathor Temple hallway. I know this is it, but it's not showing the full, like 360. Are you talking about this one maybe? Yeah, I've got Discord, but I don't have it set up for this channel yet, but I can do that. I'll add you after I finish this up. So you're, okay. So you're saying these are the battery, oops. These are the batteries. That is weird that it has like cabling. Is this the wire nut you're talking about? On the right side. Sorry, I was looking on the left. How about this? This ball? Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Good point. I don't see people mentioning this side of the wall very often. So what are you calling the bowls? Like, is this representing the bowls? And to the right side, 2 batteries. Calling this the bowl. People holding this this a handle? Okay. This, is that big enough for you to see? Is he holding a stick with a head on it? Yeah. Yeah, the upper and lower Egypt hats. Yeah. There's more of the heads, like you're saying. It's also an electricity charging station for your battery. That makes sense. What's the solid disc? Is that schist disc? Yeah. Disc with solid, gotcha. Okay. Did you see it in there? What you're looking for with the solid disc, or is it somewhere else? Okay. Solid disc piece is not in there. Okay. Not temple Hathor. Greek temple of Abu Simbel. Okay. Do I need to go back? Second or fourth image, one of these two. Okay, what am I looking at? The disc is under the stick. Are you talking about the feet? Like a air press thing? I'm not seeing the disc though. Or which stick you're talking about. You want this stick? Okay. So not see the disc, but this is where it's used, the shaft, okay. So what do you think the disc was used to do? Rotates and attaches, okay. Okay. So they're kind of using the ropes to twist the shaft. Yeah, I was gonna say, is that what this one's rounded and this one's like a funnel shape? Is that what you're talking about? These are like outlets and these are plugs. On the batteries. I think they have the same bulb and outlets like you were saying on their heads. Are these considered representations of Upper and Lower Egypt? And are you thinking that's a misinterpretation? Yeah. Positive and negative, like the hermaphrodite, is one thing, but it's both homogeneous. Yeah. These spikes are weird. Are they supposed to be females? That's supposed to be a boob coming out of the armpit. Are you talking like this chair? Bottom left box would have it in other images of the chair. Which one? This bottom left box? Or down here? This. Let's see. So what are you saying about this symbol? snake is representation of electricity. The hiss you hear. Okay, that makes sense. So the hiss of the snake is representing how they interpreted the sound of electricity. And so, is this the snake? Snake lines at the top and bottoms of these batteries. Yeah, that makes sense. What are they doing with their feet? Are they providing, cutting off, what are they doing with their feet? Is that some type of like how you have a pump to spin a pottery wheel or something? Like a pedal? Creating air pressure or something? Okay, so just like static friction. Generating static or something. Okay. Stabilizing speed, that makes sense. So do you think this was the disc, or do you think the disc was in here? The disc of Sabu. Underground in the water. So this shaft would keep going and be hypothetically underground where there's water to same thing as what we do now. Okay. So the water would be flowing then and causing the wheel to spin. Interesting. So where'd you get all these ideas? Just from independently looking at it, or you've seen some videos that I should look into? All temples built in flood zone. Yeah, there's lots of places for water flow under all the temples. I definitely think they were utilizing water in that way. From looking into the geometry of electricity and all the symbols starting ring true. Yeah. Those are some good catches, dude. So you're saying these hats are batteries and then representing the charges with these symbols? Yeah, symbolic. So why did they put them on the heads? What's the symbolism of using the heads? Since they did that in the Hathor temple too. Okay. So to relate it to knowledge, and that makes sense. The triangle skirt men. These all have a stick to track through the sand to create electricity. They're talking about like the not the ankh, but the like the tuning fork looking sticks and a battery pack on the hips. You think that's what the handbag depictions and everything is? Are you still talking about this picture? Like here with the ankh, or it's discrete, not a walking stick. It's a stick that goes through the triangle skirt. Okay. Do you have a place in mind? Luxor Temple? Triangle skirt. And this is a stick. Stick. Back leg. Oh, this is a stick. Oh. There's one on this one too. Okay, so what does that do? Light bulb to the bottom right. If you want this. Yeah. So what does the stick do? Create friction as they're walking? Something on the hip to attach it. Okay. Do you think the skirt was functional? Like it's not just a skirt, but it's like it's not a soft material, but like a functional material? I think they just dragged it and we're charging like positive ions or something and then creating a static charge on a cattle prod essentially. Or using the battery to store the charge or something. Yeah, their staffs show the tech of arc, like cattle prod, and the tech of capacitor, power line capacitors. What is that? What is that type of rod called? Was scepter? Is this the staff you're talking about? Okay, here's several different depictions. This one has the, what is that symbol called? It's like the power symbol or something. And the wasp scepters have like dual tuning fork. Let me extra go. Oh. Okay, let me find. That's like a doodle someone did. This has those sticks like you were talking about. Yeah. I was trying not to find drawings. They've got the, you see this stick, but he has the line going all the way up his back, and he doesn't have this line on the front of the skirt either. Okay, chair, the bottom left here. This. Small version of happy. Yeah. See if I can. You're talking about the, like this side is the outlets and this side's the plug. Let's see what this one is. So even this one has those sticks in it too. And the lamps they have attached. Alright, so I'm on these Ankh symbols as the lamps. Hip bulge shows up more on those. On these. Oh, this bulge. You want like this little divot on all their hips. No, yeah, they're really see next to share lamps and such. Okay, I'll define the lamps. This might be a drawing, but no, that doesn't have the depiction. Which walls, which temple walls, you know? What is this one? What the hell? Flexor walls are some of the largest. I've never seen the Lost Scepter as with arm. But, okay. We already looked at that one. Yeah, nothing there. So we were already looking at this one, but oh, maybe this one. just have the light bulb thing you're looking for? Or you're looking for the chair, right? See next to the chair, lamps and such. You can find one with the chair. Ah. Is this good enough? It kind of has two. Go back one. That, or go back to whichever I was looking at before. Was I looking at this one? Is this what it was? What is this one? Sorry. Is it this one? Yeah, okay. Okay, guy on far left. This one? I see a stick. Has it plugged? Oh. Yeah, can I make this bigger? Yeah, that is interesting. I have not seen that before. These dudes were just walking around with static electricity helmets. Yeah. So what do you think about, okay, so tie it into like the raw sun. Oh, let me move this guy. Here. Since he's got the stick, do you think that sun depiction, do you think this disc is a mirror? Yeah. They use the heat mixture of ingredients to be poured. Do you think that it's heated, like the stone mixtures for the geopolymer stuff? With glass lensing and stuff? I think you have to break dry a lot of these to create powders, granite melts, and cake board. Okay, so we want to find the chairs, right? Fictions. To extract the metals and minerals from the granite by melting it and turning it into granite statues.